For more than 240 years, the U.S. Navy has been operating on, over, and within the world's oceans. These waters are not only the workplace of America's sailors and Marines, but also their home. For decades, Navy training and testing areas within the Atlantic Fleet Training and Testing, or AFT study area, have provided a safe yet realistic environment for training sailors and Marines and testing systems. In keeping with the National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA, the Navy has prepared a draft environmental impact statement to assess the potential environmental effects of naval training and testing activities within the AFT study area. The Navy is requesting your input on the draft environmental impact statement. This public review and comment period of the NEPA process allows the Navy to consider all public input on the draft environmental impact statement, after which the Office of the Secretary of the Navy will make a decision about the proposed action. The Navy's mission is to maintain, train, and equip combat-ready naval forces capable of winning wars, deterring aggression, and maintaining freedom of the seas. Naval forces must be ready to respond to many different situations, in different settings, often under crisis conditions. From large-scale conflict and maritime security to humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, sailors and Marines must be fully trained and prepared to perform these various and demanding duties at a moment's notice. The Navy proposes to conduct training and testing activities similar to those conducted for decades and introduce new aircraft, vessels, and systems in the AFT study area. Proposed activities would continue training and testing with active sonar and explosives. Training sailors and Marines and testing new technologies is necessary to ensure the Navy is prepared to accomplish its mission. NEPA requires federal agencies to evaluate a range of action alternatives or other ways of accomplishing the purpose and need of the project. Under each of the two action alternatives, the Navy would conduct training and testing activities to meet readiness requirements. The action alternatives differ in the frequency, location, and types of training and testing activities. NEPA also requires evaluation of a no-action alternative. Under the no-action alternative, the Navy would not conduct the proposed training and testing, and permits under the Marine Mammal Protection Act would not be issued. The no-action alternative does not meet the Navy's mission requirements. The Navy looks forward to receiving your comments on the draft environmental impact statement.